Thinking of what to prepare this weekend? Fry up some delicious beer buttered fish tacos, serve it with Asian coleslaw, Sriracha Aioli, and fresh slices of avocado. Let's marinate the fish. We're going to use codfish. It's perfect for this recipe because it has a semi-firm texture, and when you fry it, it's perfectly moist and tender. So I'm going to cut my fish into 1-inch thick strips, and make sure you remove the fish bones as well. Okay. Going to do the other half. I have 1 kilogram of codfish here. Okay, just going to set this aside. Going to marinate the fish. Garlic. Chopped cilantro. Lime juice. Olive oil, and then mix it really well. Let it marinate in the fridge for 15 minutes to enhance the flavor of the fish. When you put acid in your marinade, you don't want to over marinate it for more than 30 minutes because it starts cooking in the marinating process. So when it starts cooking, you're gonna fry it. You might end up having a tough and rubbery meat. While the fish is marinating in the fridge, let's start mixing our Asian coleslaw. I'm going to start with the dressing. I have pineapple juice, rice vinegar, fresh lime juice. Okay, just about a tablespoon. Sugar. And olive oil. Whisk them together. Going to add our cabbages. And I'm going to season it with salt. freshly ground black pepper, and mix them until the cabbages are well coated with the dressing. Okay, just gonna taste it. It's really good. It has a sweet and tangy flavor. Just keep mixing it. Cover it with cling wrap and chill this in the fridge until ready to use. I'm going to season our fish fillet with salt, freshly ground black pepper, turn it over, make sure you season both sides. Now before I dredge the fish fillet in the flour, I'm going to season it with some paprika just to add some spice and a little bit of salt. Okay, then you just mix it and lightly dredge the fish in the flour. Okay, just going to clean this. Before we mix our beer batter, I'm going to prepare the oil because it will take a lot of time. Going to turn on the heat to medium. I'm going to use lager beer because it has mild flavoring compared to dark beer, and dark beer simply doesn't taste good after cooking. So I have 2 cups of flour here. I'm adding 2 cups of cold beer. So the ratio of flour and beer is 1:1. And the secret to great batter is to go from very cold to very hot very quickly. And to make our batter airy, I'm going to add some baking powder. Season it with salt and pepper. Whisk everything together. If you want your beer batter light and crispy, you need to use it quickly as the bubbles dissipate over time. The butter should be light and fluffy, and if you want your batter delightfully crispy, don't use egg. Okay? My batter is well blended. You don't want to over mix your batter as well. I'm going to check the oil. It's not yet ready. Maybe I'm going to wait another minute. Okay, I'm just gonna check again the oil if it's ready. I'm going to put a little bit of flour. If it starts to bubble, then your oil is ready. Now I'm going to coat my fish with our beer batter. try to remove the excess. Right? Okay. And most important thing when you're deep frying, you don't want to overcrowd your pan because you might end up having a soggy food. Okay, so I'm just putting about 4 pieces. I'm going to turn the other side. You want to fry your fish until it's golden brown. Okay, so I'm just frying the last batch of our fish. Okay, so our last batch is almost finished. I fried the fish for almost 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. Remove the excess oil. Okay, and make sure you arrange your fish just one layer and don't pile it up because your fish might become soggy. I'm going to slice some avocado. Okay, I'm going to squeeze some lime juice all over the avocado to avoid discoloration. Okay, now for our Sriracha Aioli. I have mayonnaise here. I'm going to add Sriracha. Now if you want spicier, you can always add more. But for me, I just want mild spice. Add some garlic. And season it with salt. And mix it until well blended. Now it's time to assemble our fish tacos. I have tortillas here. Now you can heat it in the oven before you arrange your tacos. So I have a taco holder here. I bought this online and it's really nice because it's gonna hold your tacos really, really well. Before I put the fish, I'm gonna show you first how crispy our fish is. Okay, see that? The batter is so light and fluffy. Now I'm going to take a bite. Can you hear that crunch? So crunchy. Really good. It tastes so good. The fish is so moist and juicy. Can you hear that crunch? It's perfect. Now I'm going to put the fish. Going to add some Sriracha Aioli. Asian Coleslaw. Slices of avocado. Garnish it with some fresh coriander. It's going to add refreshing flavor. And some slices of lime. Wow, this taco is so good. It has different layers of flavors and textures. Crunchy, chewy, creamy. It has a flavor of sweet, tangy, and a little bit of spice. Everything is so good with this taco. It's just so delicious.